Hi, everybody. I wanted to go over the homework where you are reflecting on the writing process. So where we will go is into content, and then we're going to go into Unit 1, assignment details, and we're going to scroll down until you get to the reflection on the writing process discussion board. So what you're going to do in this assignment is to think a little bit about the writing process that you used when you wrote your personal essay. So what did we do? Well, we started with brainstorming, just thinking of different ideas that might work. Then we honed in on the specific topic and thesis that we wanted to use. From that, we created an outline to show the basic structure of our essay. Then we actually typed the first draft of our essay. So that looked like the finished format, and we worked off of our outline to do that. Finally, we went over our draft, proofread it carefully, made corrections, made additions or subtractions as needed, so that we had the best essay possible that we submitted for a grade. So what you're going to do in this discussion board is think about that process. There are 4 questions in the discussion board, so you want to address each of those in your post. The first one is, what was the hardest part of the writing process for you? So again, thinking of brainstorming, topic and thesis, outline, drafting, and the final product. What was the hardest part? The second question is, what tip, habit, strategy, or resource was most useful in helping you to overcome or navigate that stage of the writing process? So why was it difficult? What helped you to get through it? The third question is, what part of the writing process was the simplest for you to navigate in Unit 1? So was that brainstorming, topic thesis, outline, drafting, or the final product? And then finally, the last question is, what tip, habit, strategy, or resource was most useful in making that stage of the writing process a personal success? So maybe you have certain strengths that you bring to that part of writing. Maybe you got help from peers or your instructor. Why was it the easiest process? Maybe it's just something that comes naturally to you. What is it that made that easy for you? So several questions, but most of them are fairly straightforward to answer. So what you're going to do is enter the discussion post, which would be here where the assignment is listed. When you go in there, you'll see the instructions again. Scroll down until you get to start a new thread. Put something in your subject box. It doesn't have to be your name because that will automatically be associated with your thread. And then in the text box, answer the 4 questions. There are 4 questions, so if you could number them and then provide your answer, that would be helpful for me in looking it over as well as your peers. Now, as you can see, I'm not really answering them here, but you would use complete sentences and look over your work before you post to make sure you've caught any spelling or grammar errors. And then post. Once you've done that, go back into the discussion topic and look at what your peers posted. At least one class member you need to reply to. So go into their post and simply click Reply to Thread and type your response. Please make your response at least a sentence or two and not just good job or I agree, so that you can get full points for this assignment. And then, of course, you would post your response. That's it. So hope that will help you with this assignment.